Hello everyone, welcome to TTG's webinar with AMResorts. I am Maddie Barber, the Special Products Editor at TTG Media, and I'm joined today by Lauren Mack, who is Business Development Manager for AMResorts. So thank you for joining me today, Lauren.
No worries, thanks for having me.
So during this webinar today, we're going to be giving you an overview of the AMResorts collection. So that's where the properties are and who they're for. We're also going to be talking about how the properties within the AMResorts collection have adapted since the pandemic. So that includes information about the addition of new free on-site testing, free quarantine assurance, plus the additional strict health and safety protocols that have been put in place. Lauren will be giving you a presentation during this webinar too. She's going to be covering news of renovations at one of the AMResorts properties and also details of a brand new resort, such as launch date and key selling points. And then towards the end of the webinar, we will be covering some updates on how AMResorts is supporting travel agents in 2021. That covers everything from training and fam trips to competitions and offers. So starting off with a bit of an overview, Lauren, there might be some agents watching today who aren't overly familiar with the AMResorts collection. Are you able to give a quick overview of the brand's properties, including where they are, who they're for, and that kind of thing? Yeah, just a general introduction to AMResorts.
Yeah, of course. Thanks so much for everyone for joining us as well, first of all. Really appreciate you taking the time out of your day. We're really lucky to have such a supportive travel agent community, and I know a lot of you know AMResorts very well already, but for those of you who don't, we offer a fabulous portfolio of properties. Honestly, my job isn't very hard promoting these because they kind of sell themselves, but in a nutshell, we offer all-inclusive resorts based in Mexico and the Caribbean, and now Europe as well, so it's kind of ever expanding, but it's a really good product. So we offer everything from leading 4-star resorts right the way up until boutique, creme de la creme 5-star properties. So yeah, we've got an amazing product and stress-free, hassle-free holidays for our clients, which I think, goodness, they all need now more than ever. So yeah, but I'll go into more detail when I do the presentation to give you a bit more of an idea firsthand.
Cool. And I mean, it's been a long year with this pandemic, obviously. I mean, how has COVID-19 affected business at AMResorts properties? I mean, did the hotels have to close for a period of time?
Yeah, so they closed. The thing is with AMResorts is that we operate for the US market as well. So our properties actually all opened around about June last year, and the US market have actually been traveling into our destinations for quite a while. So it's kind of handy for us because they're very well versed in all of the hygiene protocols. So they're kind of set up and used to it all now. But yeah, so they're all open. They've been open for a little while, so they just can't wait to welcome all of the guests back. And honestly, as soon as we can travel, it's a brilliant time to travel into our resorts because legally, capacity wise, they're not allowed to operate past, I believe, 60 or 70%. So there's a lot of space, even more space than usual. So yeah, they're ready and they're open.
Great. And yeah, so hopefully, depending on the green list, amber list, red list announcement, I guess every hotel will be ready to welcome UK and Ireland travellers based on the FCO advice, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And what are the new health and safety protocols that AMResorts have put in place to keep guests and staff protected from COVID-19?
Yeah, so it's a really complex 360-degree hygiene and safety protocol operation that we've got going on. I'll go into more details, but again, in a nutshell, it's backed by one of the highest standard external auditors in the industry, which are called Crystal International Standards. TUI actually use the same one, so they're very well known, and as I said, they are the real deal. So everything from simple things like extra sanitization, social distancing in resorts, right the way through to in the rooms. Obviously, we are individually packing everything. So for example, the high touch items in the room, such as tablets, remote controls, pillows, all of that kind of thing will be individually wrapped so that our clients can rest assured that when they enter the room, they know that everything's been sanitized and is ready for their stay. So yeah, I'll go into a bit more detail again on that, but in a nutshell, yeah, they're very well versed in it now, as I said, because they've been open for a while.
Okay, great. And we do have a short video to show you today. It's about 2 minutes. It's going to cover all of these health and safety protocols that AMResorts have put in place. So we will play that for you now.
With everyone's safety and well-being in mind, AMResorts developed Clean Complete Verification, a 360-degree quality and hygiene program. From warm welcome throughout your stay to fond farewell, our employees will take care of every guest with our best-in-class practices. Third-party verified. AMResorts branded properties are regularly verified by third-party industry professionals and have earned top certifications, including Crystal International Standards, one of the industry's highest level certifications, verifying best-in-class processes for quality and safety, and with Crystal Posey Check certification, one of the industry's most advanced third-party verification standards, has been implemented across all AMResorts branded properties, specifically to address the post-COVID-19 world. Additionally, the World Travel and Tourism Council has given all of our properties their Safe Travel stamp of approval. Warm welcome. We carefully prepare for guest arrivals with frequent sanitation of lobby areas and luggage carts, and hand sanitizer stations. Rest assured, highest cleaning standards within luxury guest rooms is indicated by a Crystal Room Check door badge and high-touch items pre-sanitized and sealed. Time to relax. Sit back and enjoy extra cleaning measures throughout the resort, including more hand sanitizer stations, sanitation of sports and fitness equipment, and disinfection and sealed packaging of spa amenities. Carefree fun for kids. Our Explorers Club plus Core Zone at our family-friendly resorts are ready for kids and teens with frequent cleaning and disinfecting, and sealed packaging of pagers or cell phones for parents. Savor every meal. Our restaurants and bars work within Crystal Food Check standards by following a strict system of enhanced food and sanitation protocols, including providing electronic menus, frequent disinfection of tables, chairs, linens, utensils, and use of masks by food service and kitchen staff. Fond farewell. Expect a smooth and easy departure with our express checkout service. Behind the scenes, our team is hard at work with a dedicated quality management team overseeing resort sanitation, extensive wellness and hygiene staff training, office areas sanitized every 2 hours, and regular tests of water and pool systems. And now, AMResorts has expanded our Clean Complete verification program with the addition of Clean Complete Plus, giving guests easy access to COVID-19 testing. We're offering a viral antigen test on property at no cost to U.S. travelers who book a minimum 3-night stay. Test results are shared within 24 hours and provided in format as required by the CDC. Upon arrival at the resort, guests should contact the concierge to schedule departure testing. Free on-site third-party viral antigen testing will be conducted by first-rate healthcare professionals in a designated area of the resort. And for guests traveling to countries that require PCR testing, the resort will help coordinate testing with third-party providers for an additional cost. Should a guest receive a positive test while on property that prevents departure, the cost of quarantine at the property will be covered for up to 14 days after the original departure date. Extended stay due to quarantine includes the guest, plus one travel companion sharing the same room. This policy is valid for reservations of 3 nights or more, and as long as CDC and government travel regulations require COVID-19 testing prior to entrance after returning from international travel. While guests are responsible for keeping up with executive, federal, state, and local requirements that impact their travels, our goal at AMResorts remains the same: deliver safe, hassle-free vacation experiences that turn into lifelong memories. For a complete list of our standards, visit cleancompleteverification.com.
Right, so that video mentions that guests staying for a minimum of 3 nights are offered an antigen test. Is that on arrival, departure, or kind of any time during their stay?
So the way it works, is that guests, when they check in, they will tell the front desk when their return flight home is, and based upon that, the staff at the front desk will arrange their test in plenty of time for them to have the results, but in short enough time for it to be accepted by the boarders. So they'll get the results in the language that they require. So this is something that we're offering for US clients, for UK and Irish clients, and also for our European guests too. If for any reason they test positive, they are able to stay in their accommodation for 14 nights free of charge, which is just an incredible offering, I think, because it really takes the hassle out of the worry out of it, the whole experience for the client. So yeah, just one test prior to their departure, hopefully, unless they test positive, in which case they'll stay and they'll get another test.
Okay, great, thank you. And yeah, well, we've kind of given a quick intro there. Lauren, do you want to continue with your presentation and give agents an overview of, what's going on with AMResorts right now?
Of course. So hopefully you can see this. So you've met me already, or you've seen me already, Lauren Mack, but my contact details are there for you. So lauren.mack@carahotelmarketing.com. If you need to get in touch, if you have any queries or anything that you need at all, don't hesitate to drop me a line. So the AMResorts collection, as I said, most of our properties are located in Mexico, as well as the Dominican Republic, Jamaica. We've also got a few other properties dotted around in places like Costa Rica and Curacao. And we actually have a stunning new Secrets property opening in St. Martin. So perfect for any clients that want to do a bit of island hopping, perhaps with Anguilla, Antigua. It looks stunning. I can't wait to see it. Elsewhere, as I mentioned, we have an ever-expanding European collection, and these properties are based across Spain and the Canary Islands and now Greece. So our properties are all separated into these different brands that we have. So I know there's a lot of resorts within the collection, so it's difficult to get your head around, but this hopefully is a handy visual guide with regards to the different brands and where they sit in terms of price. So Zoetry is the real creme de la creme. That is the top of that pyramid there. So that is the most expensive product we have. And it is really for those clients that want to go away and truly unwind. They want to relax in the most luxurious properties and the most luxurious locations. That is the place for them. There's not too much going on at our Zoetry properties. The name is Zoetry Wellness and Spa, so it very much suggests, it does what it says on the tin. It's very relaxing, and the extent of the entertainment will be a singer or a pianist. If, for example, they want to step things up a little bit, maybe they want a bit of a bigger property, then Secrets, which is just underneath them in that pyramid, might be perfect for them. Secrets is adults only, great for honeymooners, great for couples, and it's got a bit more of a vibe going on, so there's a bit more entertainment. And then if they want to really, really step up the vibe, maybe they want to stay at one of our Breathless properties. Again, these are adults only, but they are great for anyone who wants to go away and have a bit more of a social experience. So I would probably describe it best as Miami meets Ibiza meets Vegas. So think pool parties during the day. But do remember that it's still 5-star, so nothing drops in terms of the standard of the accommodation, the dining. You still have that really luxurious experience. And then just under that, we've got Dreams and Now. These are both our family-friendly brands, still in that 5-star territory. So rest assured that you're still going to have a very luxurious break if your clients choose one of these resorts. And then at the bottom of the pyramid there, we've got Sunscape and Alua. So these are our 4-star collection of properties. Alua is based in Europe and Sunscape is long haul. You'll see at the top of this slide, we've got Sip, Savour and See. So currently it's suspended due to coronavirus, but ordinarily we would offer a dine around program called Sip, Savour and See. And the way that works, if a client was staying at Zoetry, for example, they could dine at any of the resorts that sit underneath them in this pyramid. If they were staying at Secrets, for example, they could dine at any of the resorts that sit underneath them. However, they wouldn't be able to dine at Zoetry. So it's fairly self-explanatory. In terms of our resorts, we are all inclusive, but the great thing about our properties is that they never ask guests to make reservations for the restaurants. So you will never have that experience of arriving in resort and not being able to get into the restaurant until the 3rd or the 4th night, which can be really frustrating for clients. We don't have any wristbands either, which sounds quite small, but I think clients really appreciate that. We offer 24-hour room service. We have great kids clubs and great teens clubs as well. And I've already mentioned the entertainment. The entertainment's fabulous and it's live. So we have live evening entertainment. And again, that will really depend on which resort they're staying at as to what kind of entertainment they will have. We have beautiful spas as well. Unfortunately, not all of the treatments are included in the stay, but if your clients want to pay for an extra treatment or something, they definitely can do. So we touched on COVID a little bit earlier on. So as I said, we're very lucky that we're not operating in the kind of city hotel industry. Our resorts are on secluded beaches. They are very spacious, and they are really the kind of perfect post-COVID holiday. They're all inclusive, as I've mentioned, so there's never any need to worry about going out to restaurants nearby in town or whatever. We have introduced something called Clean Complete. So I'm just going to run through this. So I mentioned it a little bit briefly earlier, and really it starts from the moment they arrive. When clients arrive, their luggage will be sanitized. They can have their phones sanitized if they want to, and we've streamlined check-in and check-out processes. So there's no hanging around in the lobby area. Of course, when we go through the resort, you'll see differences. Like in the restaurants, we don't have physical menus. They'll be on QR codes. I mentioned earlier that clients, when they arrive at their rooms, they will see some differences, like everything being individually wrapped, and they can rest assured that everything has been sanitized prior to their arrival. Everything is open as normal within the resort. So for example, all of the restaurants, as they would be, the kids clubs, the teens clubs, the spas, the gyms, they are all open as normal, but it's the new normal. So of course there's more hygiene and safety protocols in place and more social distancing in place. Our staff members are having COVID tests regularly as well. I believe it's once a week. So your clients will really feel safe in resort. And actually, from the feedback I've heard from US guests, they feel safer in resort than they do in their hometown. So we've expanded that offering to include Clean Complete Plus. So basically what this does, it offers free antigen testing available for UK and Irish guests on property. Of course, at the moment, we don't know exactly what the requirements are going to be. So if PCR testing is required, then we can arrange that for guests as well. It may be that they can offer it on property. If not, it will be at a facility nearby. If for any reason your clients test positive, then they will be able to stay in their accommodation for 14 nights to quarantine. So as I said, we're really trying to make it as worry-free and hassle-free as possible for clients to get traveling again and feel comfortable to come to our beautiful resorts. We have a full list of our Clean Complete verifications, which you can find on the AMResorts website. So on to the fun stuff. I just wanted to bring your attention to some exciting projects that we have within the collection. So Dreams, if you remember, Dreams was that brand that's great for families. So 5-star property for families. You could send couples here as well. It's definitely not all about the kids. There will be adults only areas within these resorts. So you could definitely send honeymooners, even couples. It's a really good all-rounder, Dreams. Within the Dreams collection, I wanted to highlight Dreams Puerto Aventuras. So this is in Mexico. It's about 20 minutes from Playa del Carmen and probably about 20 minutes from Tulum. So it's a good location to get out and explore some of the local areas. For example, go to Tulum and see the ruins, or maybe if it's adults traveling, they want to go into Playa del Carmen and have a fun night at Coco Bongos. That's what I love to do. But just to highlight that this property is being renovated currently, so it's reopening in August, and they're investing a lot of money throughout the whole property. First up, investing money in the lobby area, as you can see. So it's going to be super sleek, super modern. So these are some renderings as to how it's going to look. So we can't wait to see how it looks firsthand. We all of us feel like it's going to be unrecognizable. It's a very, very good price as well. We have some fabulous offers in the market right now, particularly a really great one for February half term. So it's definitely worth checking out. And these are some of the rooms. So they're adding a new room category, and they're also going to be renovating the existing room categories too. And this is the spa. So as I said, spa treatments aren't all included, unfortunately, but if your clients want to enjoy a massage or something, they could definitely do that, and why not in this beautiful setting. So Dreams Puerto Aventura, so just to give you an idea of the full renovations that they're doing. So the renovations are going to be in the lobby area. I mentioned that there's a new room category, and that's the new swim out suites. They're also going to be renovating the existing rooms for guests as well. The spa, as you just saw, is going to be renovated, and just to let you know, all of our spas are by Pavonia, so you can imagine the gorgeous smells that you have as soon as you walk in the lobby area. And then we have a great kids club existing here already, but they're going to renovate it to be brand new and exciting, as well as a splash park too. So our kids clubs are available across the whole Dreams collection, and they are from the age of 3. So this is how it's looking. So just to let you know as well, generally it's not something we promote too much, but there is a dolphinarium on the property, or just by the property. So if guests want to enjoy that, they can do, but it's in a beautiful, beautiful setting, this property. And then I'm just going to whisk you over to the Dominican Republic virtually. So Dreams Macau Beach is our resort that actually opened a little while ago now, but obviously with COVID and everything, it's kind of taking a little while for things to really get going at this resort. So it's a beautiful, beautiful property. Dreams Macau Beach is located on Macau Beach, which is a stunning stretch of beach, and it's actually been hailed by one of the best beaches, as one of the best beaches in the Caribbean by UNESCO. So in the Dominican Republic, generally, the beaches are fabulous. They are really, really stunning. And these are how the rooms are looking here. So as you can see, again, super sleek, super modern. And the nice thing about this property is that we can also offer accommodation in a villa. So our family 2-bed villa can sleep up to 7 guests, and it's got its own pool as well. So if clients want to have a bit more space, they could choose that option. Lots of different restaurants, as I said, don't forget, no reservations are needed at any of our restaurants. There are so many dining options across the whole collection. Your clients will definitely never get bored. We have an option for all different kinds of cuisines, but there will always be a restaurant that has a real focus on local produce and local cuisine as well. Again, this is family-friendly property, so of course we've got an Explorers Club, the Kids Club, and we've got a great kids splash park at this property too, as well as a lazy river and water slide. So super, super fun. And then just moving on to our Secrets brand, this is the other brand I wanted to highlight to you quickly, just because we have a couple of resorts within this brand that are new and updated, and I just can't wait to share them with you, because it's an amazing project that we've got going on right now. So Secrets, great for honeymooners, great for couples, as I said. So these are adults only properties. And we have a new Secrets coming, so it's really exciting. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be a really special property. Secrets Playa del Carmen. So I mentioned Playa del Carmen a bit earlier. It's so fun to get out and about in Playa del Carmen. You can really kind of have your best of both worlds here. So you can relax in the resort, but you can get out and about and have dinner in local restaurants, or, as I said earlier, have a mad night out. It's super fun. So this is opening later this year, towards the end of this year, probably about December time that we're looking at right now. So this property is going to be stunning. So the difference with this property than the other Secrets properties is that we're offering something called the Impressions Club. So that is something that ordinarily we only actually offer at Zoetry. So what it is, it gives clients the option to upgrade to an ultra luxurious option. So they will receive their own butler if they upgrade. They have the best rooms, and the rooms are all located on the top floor of this property, so that you can imagine the views are absolutely stunning. The Impression Club guests will also receive their own, they have their own restaurant, they have their own pool. So it's that ultimate kind of exclusive vibe that they get here. We also have great golfing nearby these resorts, and it's worth mentioning, if you have any clients that are into their golfing, across the whole collection, honestly, there are golf resorts nearby, and a lot of these properties offer complimentary green fees as well. Right, on to the Dominican Republic again. So I'm whisking you away over to the Dominican Republic, and we're just going to check out Secrets Royal Beach very quickly. So this is a great property which has been renovated. They've spent about $30 million renovating this resort, so it's totally unrecognizable. The lovely thing about this property is it's located right next door to Dreams Royal Beach, which used to be called now Larimar, for those of you who are the real diehard AMResorts fans. So this resort has had, as I said, a huge facelift. For example, they've invested in the preferred club areas. So this image here is a preferred club pool. Preferred Club is something that we offer across the whole collection for guests to upgrade to. If guests upgrade to Preferred Clubs, they get the best rooms, they get access to Preferred Club only areas. This is a Preferred Club only pool, for example. and we'll also have access to a Preferred Club lounge. So this is how this resort's looking. So you've got an aerial view there, so you can see how stunning the beach is here as well. I really recommend checking out the Dominican Republic for any clients that maybe ideally they wanted to go somewhere, maybe in the British Caribbean, but they can't quite stretch their budget. The Dominican Republic is fabulous. It's such a diverse place. There's so much to do, from whale watching to water rafting. The island itself is really pretty amazing. And as I said, the beaches are incredible and such good value for money here. So these are the rooms, and as you can see, you have Preferred Club option or you have a non-Preferred Club option. Honestly, I'm sure they'd be delighted with either, but Preferred Club is great for a bit more exclusivity. And here are some of the restaurants. And the Preferred Club lounge is that bottom left-hand image there. So guests can go there for breakfast. There'll be light bites throughout the day. They'll be replenished depending what time it is. And of course, you've got the bar, so you can have a little tipple in peace in the lovely, peaceful Preferred Club lounge whenever you fancy it. And then just to highlight our weddings and honeymoons offering, so I've mentioned some of the resorts are great for honeymooners. We also do fabulous weddings. We have an amazing group of wedding departments across the whole collection, and we offer a huge selection of wedding packages, right the way from our complimentary wedding package, which is free when you book the required room category for 7 nights or more, usually a Preferred Club room. For any clients that want to just have a very simple ceremony, they don't want to have a legal ceremony, just a symbolic one, and they just want to have something simple but still lovely, this is a great option for them. If they want a few more people there, they can upgrade to one of the other wedding packages that we have available. This photo here is our Lovelock, which is at Dreams Riviera, Cancun, one of our most popular resorts for weddings. And the lovely thing about this, it's a great touch. They give the clients a little lock that has their initials engraved on it, and the couple put them on the Lovelock sign. So it's a really lovely touch. And with honeymooners, we have amazing resorts for honeymooners as it is. However, you can actually receive a complimentary honeymoon package as well. I would recommend staying at Secrets to receive this amazing honeymoon package, which includes things such as a private beachfront dinner for 2 one evening and a tension release massage for 2 as well. If you've got clients that are booking a Preferred Club room anyway, then happy days, they get it included within their stay. But maybe they need a bit of encouragement to upgrade the room, and it's a nicer sale for you as well. I've mentioned Europe very briefly. We have a huge collection in Europe now, so I'm actually going to be doing ongoing training webinars, so check out our social media for all details of that. We have so many resorts in the European collection now. It's super exciting. We have our first Zoetry, which is opening in Mallorca. We have a couple of Secrets resorts already, our first Dreams property in Lanzarote, which is opening, and then we have loads of Alua resorts as well, so trust me, there is something for everyone. With our European collection, we're also offering fabulous agent discounts. So you can use these codes on the Alua website directly to book your stay. You receive 15% discount at our Alua resorts for stays this year, or you can get a huge 45% discount for stays at Dreams Playa Dorada Lanzarote, Secrets Lanzarote, or Secrets Mallorca Villamil, all of which are amazing. I absolutely love, especially Secrets Lanzarote. It's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. We have our media download sites. That's where you can go to access imagery, product guides, charts for connecting rooms, etc. We have our master agent course too for our long haul collection. So for any of you that have a little bit of time on your hands, maybe you want to complete our master agent course, and that gives you access to fabulous agent rates to book your own holiday. And goodness me, don't you all deserve it? It's been quite a tough time. Stay up to date with us on social media. And hopefully that's everything. I hope that wasn't too overwhelming, but gives you a bit of an idea of the resort and highlights the real key selling points that I wanted to bring to your attention today.
Great. Thanks very much, Lauren. Really insightful to hear all about AMResorts, and you got some really exciting renovations and new property there. So yeah, I'm sure great things ahead for clients and you this year. I just want to ask a bit about how AMResorts is supporting travel agents right now. I know you've touched on a few things. But in terms of specifically extra training opportunities and fam trips, are you offering any additional training apart from this webinar? And kind of when can we see fam trips coming back? Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah, I know. Goodness, we all need a fam trip. That's for sure. I can't wait. So we are doing lots of trainings. We're doing webinars kind of on our own, just AM Resorts. Myself, I'm doing webinars quite often. I've been doing live site inspections since I returned back to work in September last year. So that really gives an opportunity for agents to see resorts firsthand. And it's helpful for me as well, because things change all the time and they update all the time, so it's been really, really handy. So just check out our social media, because I'm always posting on there as to when we've got things that are coming up. And yeah, lots of training opportunities. With regards to fam trips, I hope later this year, very hopeful later this year, we'll be able to start having fam trips go out. Once we have a bit more clarity on the travel corridor list, we'll be able to move forward a little bit more. I mean, honestly, I'd be very, very surprised if any of our destinations were on the red list. I would expect them to be on the amber list, and then hopefully on the green list very soon.
Cool, thank you. And with the launch of this webinar, I know we have also launched a competition with you today. Do you want to share the details of what agents can win and how they can enter?
Yeah, of course. So we are offering an amazing 4-night stay at Dreams Puerto Aventuras, which was that resort that I mentioned. It was the first one in my presentation. So that's that one that's having the lovely renovation at the moment, and it's reopening in August. So we really want some agents to experience the resort firsthand. So we have a stay up for grabs. So yeah, it's a really exciting time. So best of luck to everyone.
Great. And to enter that, you just need to visit tgmedia.com/competitions, and all the details of how to enter and terms and conditions are all on there. You did mention one offer AMResorts is currently running at the moment, but are you running any additional offers for customers, kind of like flash sales or anything like that? Anything coming up that can help agents get their customers over the line?
Yeah, I know it's a difficult one, isn't it? At the moment, we're kind of holding fire with regards to when we know a bit more, we have a bit more clarity on travel corridor lists, etc. But stay tuned, because we hope to be running out with something in May. But again, we'll just have to see what happens in the meantime. We have amazing offers anyway. We've had fabulous rates throughout this whole pandemic, to be honest, and we've still got great rates in place now. Yeah.
Cool. And in terms of marketing with AMResorts, and what are you going to be focusing on this year? What are you going to be kind of focusing on, target markets? What's your strategy and plan for 2021?
Yeah, I mean, I think the focus is going to be heavily on those new resorts that we've got that are opening up. We want to really promote those to our agents and make sure that they are aware of them, because we know that it's such a huge portfolio of resorts. It's difficult sometimes to remember all of them. We try to do some brand awareness as well. So just reminding people what Dreams is good for, what Secrets is good for. And we also like to highlight the wellness and spa facilities that we have across the collection. I think that a lot of clients now are more keen to have a holistic break, perhaps. So for that, our Zoetry Resorts is perfect, and we like to highlight that to our agents.
Okay, great. That is almost just about all we've got time for today. Is there anything else that agents should know about AMResorts right now? Is there anything additional that you wanted to say before we go?
Yeah, I would definitely say please check out our social media for the training opportunities I've mentioned, and have a look at our Alua website as well, and on our media site with regards to our European properties. I think that although they opened, these properties opened in Europe a couple of years ago now, some of them, it's still very new for us. It takes a long time to remember to think of AMResorts for Europe, but we have some fabulous resorts, most recent of which we've got 2 properties in Greece, which we're taking 3 properties in Greece, which we're taking over, and they're going to be fully renovated and opening as 2 Dreams properties and 1 Alua property for 2022. So yeah, it's all changed there. And lastly, just thank you for your support, and we really, really appreciate it, and all of your efforts with trying to change bookings rather than have clients cancel. And we hope that you appreciate our flexible booking policies or amendment policies that we've had in place as well.
Great. And what is the best way for agents to get in touch with you if they'd like to find out more information about AMResorts?
Just drop me a line, lauren.mack@carahotelmarketing.com, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I'm working 4 days a week, so Friday's off at the moment. So I'll pick up your email as soon as I receive it.
Brilliant, thank you. So thank you, Lauren, for joining us today, and thank you everyone for watching and tuning in. I hope you found it useful and you've learned something new today. You can find more training content on our training hub at t2media.com. That covers more educational content from our destination hotel, airline, tour operator and other travel company partners there. And I hope to see you all at training events in person very soon. Take care.
Bye.